Okay. Let's see here.
Right.
Hey, Eric. Yes, a hunter must hunt. Hunt. Hunt? Hunt. Yeah. Hey, Gamma. Did you guys want to hop on a hunt? Because, you know, that would be dope. Let's see. Hydra. A hunter must hunt. You haven't been cleared to game. What does that mean? Don't you just game? Isn't that just a thing you do? Oh crap. I lost.
That's alright. No worries.
Sorry.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
Give me a second. Gotta make it all cinematic. Okay, what do you mean you haven't been cleared to game?
I heard from the others.
Don't
worry about it.
No worries. Sorry.
Oh my god, this team keeps wiping. Guy's gonna make me
Guess
waste
I'm
a
on guard
meal.
duty.
Alright. What are they doing? Alright.
That's alright. No worries.
Oh my god. Well, that was quick. I guess I will have to do a hunt on my own then. Bring this guy down a little bit. Everyone
I'm
dies.
glad you're
I
all
only get a
right.
max of 1 to 2 hours
Take
screen
a
time.
second to restock your supplies before heading out, okay?
Yeah, no shield players whatsoever. Alright.
Right. I'll be waiting here.
Fine, let's go fight Whale Boy. Where's my lightning? Here's my lightning. And we want to practice longsword, so that's fine. Oh. Let's see, we're doing lightning. Of all the time stream Monster Hunter. I mean, I just wanted to play Monster Hunter today, so that's just how it's going. So, have stream playing on the TV. This life is a killer. No. Hey, thanks for the resub, battery. Or is it your first sub? No, it's your resub. 7 months in a row. Okay, let's go fight. Tempered Uthadun, because I gotta farm this fool for a jewel. This one. Damn it! Come on. Hell yeah. Let's go. Eric, are you at work? Otherwise, I would say, do you want to hunt? If not, I get it. Actually, Battery, if you're watching, if you wanted to get on a hunt, dude, just let me know. Okay. My Battery's at a birthday party.
Commencing quest.
Rip.
Order of the
Alright. Let's go save some people. Just parent things. Two sword and shield boyos, and they are not doing well. Don't die.
Thanks. That helped.
Must trust in Dr. Whitewiener. Yeah, Battery, I'm just hunting with randos right now. Boo. Oh! Not cool. I can't save you, buddy. Listen, spider bitch. Relax. Coward. Sounds good, bud. Oh, Gamma. I'm playing so you don't have to play, man. Lord. Yeah, probably good call, Gamma. Oh. Get him. Gonna drop, just never O.
It looks like the master drops.
Oh. Sounds good. Thanks, bud. Aw. Guess they wanted to capture. Not bad. Oh. Silver. Noise. Man, I even forgot to restock. That was just me being nice. Ugh, trying to relearn the longsword again. A1 hunt. Thanks, Gamma. A little out of practice. If I was being really serious, I would do dual swords. But that feels a little mean. Feather cape go broom. Let me go see if I can make the thing I need. Armor. Damn it. Still need an Uther water drum.
See you later.
Alright. I should probably get the weeklies done. Let me go check that out. Yeah. There's the weeklies. Support desk cat. Tell me who I must murder. Basin. Okay.
Check back in every meow and again.
Let's go to the basin then. If anyone else is on right now, it'd be hilarious if my brother was on. Let's see. Nope. Everyone's offline. Let's see. Let's go stasis blades. I guess the 8 lightning. 8 water might be better, actually. Let's see, we're in the fire area? Yeah, I guess that would work. Sounds good, bud. Paracoat. Don't want to use paracoat. Should probably start using shield weapons. What other level 3 gems do I have just vibing on things? Oh. Why not? Okay.
I heard from the others.
That's cool, Nata. I don't care.
Benson quest now. Are you prepared? A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Murder.
Here we go.
I'll see you back at camp.
There you go. Oh no, he mad. Oh no. Poison.
Hang in there.
Stun. Wah.
right. Time for a few quick reps. It's not yet over. We must stay sharp.
Yay! Spinny!
According to the people, Geladron are a great source of quality meat.
Do we want to catch him? Probably not.
How you want to do this?
Oh, ha ha ha.
Nailed it.
Down you go, buddy.
Well done, Hunter. Now let's continue our investigation. So, where to next?
Ooh, yeah, that was a pretty small Popolo. Ooh, who's here?
Ooh,
Hey, buddy.
could be anybody.
How's it going?
It's going.
Do you want to hunt things?
I'm in.
Alright.
So that's our target.
I'm checking the connection to the server.
Now commencing quest by order of the
Let's see.
guild.
Member list.
One day I'll be in.
Chunk Bunkles. Invite to Link Party.
Drunk
Over
Bunkles.
here! Come on!
Debating if I should go try to kill this thing by myself.
You got time.
Alright.
By the time I figure out what the hell I was doing.
Let me get. Oh no. They ruined our camp here.
No, not the camp.
Quick repair.
Just wait.
I'll be
fix it up
honest,
good
I
as
would,
new.
like, I don't really set up the camps because it's every time I do, it's like, oh, a tempered Rathian has fucked up your camp, and I'm like, all right, well, all right, okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
I guess if you want to play, buddy, let's go.
I guess I'll go because I don't think it'll even let me fight. Well, it just let me fight tempered stuff.
No, you're fine. You should be able to join this.
Like last time I tried to fight a, not even a tempered, just a regular Rathalos. It was like, you don't have the authorization to do that. And I'm like, I got a big ass sword that says otherwise.
Oh, so like Link Party. Oh, I can't invite you to. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Owl! Hey, how's it going?
Gotta mute the chat.
Mute the chat.
Jeez.
Mute the chat.
Mute the chat.
the
So-
stream, I meant.
So Eric, can you not
Not
join
just
my my hunt?
Oh, maybe I can. Probably not. Because most of your hunts are fucking.
This is a straight up normal ass Rathalos. So
Let's see. Let's see. Link party.
Oh, look, a dragon.
he's a
Dragon, what the-
big dragon.
I like him.
Oh
no, you're
boy.
mean. Why are you so mean to the poor dragon?
Don't worry.
The game is called Monster Hunter. I'm so sorry.
But he's not a monster. He's just a little guy.
He's just a
Oh.
little guy.
Incorrect. That is a big bastard.
Oh! I deserve
Well,
that.
that means I don't have stream open because I think my computer would kill me.
That's fair. Oh god.
I should be able to just.
Ah!
Oh god, he's
Lord.
dying. He's dying. And I'm like, how do I join it? How do I get in here?
Oh boy. Tail swing. Over here, idiot. Oh, that.
I'm
Oh!
not into cozy games. I'm like,
Cozy
you
games.
weird nerds.
What's not cozy about this? You can make a little fish.
You can do fishing.
I mean, I'm not really playing a cozy game. I've been playing Frostpunk and everybody's dying.
Frostpunk.
Cozy at all.
I got
Oh, God.
Frostpunk 2,
No!
and I like.
Is it
It's
good?
my 43-month sub anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Eric, are you coming?
I don't know.
Alright. That's fine.
Sure,
Ah,
it should just let me join the thing, right?
yeah. If you go to Link Party, it should be able to, like, join. Oh, shit!
See, that's what I thought.
Not as much. That's right, you idiot.
I didn't change my.
Hey, you're coming.
I'm on the way. You're not. Professional gamer here.
I have made it. This game is too loud.
It is a loud game.
No, my game.
Oh! Oh, God! Why?
Shut your face, Eric.
This
No.
dragon does not like me very much.
I don't think the dragon likes anybody that much.
There. But he's so angry.
What is circular city design? So good.
Yeah, cities should be in circles.
It's so visually satisfying.
Frostpunk?
Because people like circles.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't think I've seen him throw that before.
You can stop doing emergency shifts. When does that end?
Right,
Oh, when I tell it to. That's
Yeah, that tracks.
yeah. All right.
There may or may not be a Raytheon here.
Well, I would hope so. They're married.
They are married. King and queen and all that.
The king and queen have to be married.
Where the hell is Red Boy going? Alright. We chasing.
If I could ever load in this game, I'd come help.
He's not bleeding yet, so we're not done.
Okay, great.
No promises though.
Jay, what's a Rathalos? What are we fighting? A Rathalos?
Yeah,
You know what the weak to offhand?
he is
See,
weak to lightning.
Correct answer makes everybody mad at me.
Turn around, forehead. Nope.
Turn around.
Over here. Hit me.
Forehead. Every now and then shoot his ass.
Ah, shit! There's a reason he's my favorite enemy.
It's so much fun.
He's really fun to fight.
When I'm burning to a crisp. I don't remember the melody quite well enough to continue the shit that's lost up there.
He started kind of high, yeah.
Yeah. I do, to be fair. It doesn't work for me.
I'm on the way.
It's okay.
I don't know about that one.
He's just murdering the NPCs. You're fine.
Oh, you got the NPCs.
Oh, he fell down. Oh, he got a boo-boo on his face.
I gotta
Oh
say,
no,
these,
heat demand is increased.
Yeah, they'll be doing that. I gotta say, the bird design,
Mm-hmm.
magnificent. I
So
love this bird so much.
Oh, dying. Nope.
Don't die. I believe in you.
Damn it. He's bullying me.
He is.
He is. He's literally just aiming at me for like the last. There you go. Get stun locked, asshole.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Oh, great.
Bonk him, Bunkles. Bonk his face.
Oh, we got 2 gun lances? What the fuck? How did that happen?
No, the other one's just a regular ass lance.
No, that can't be true. Nobody does that.
Yeah, no one's that crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, I need more
Lily's
health.
here.
I,
This is
sh
fantastic.
I should probably.
I'm a big...
Oh, what's up?
No, I'm just a big fan of having Olivia here, that's all.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh, I'm dying. What the fuck?
I know. I don't know what's up with this Rathlos. It's very aggressive.
Oh. Pardon me, pardon me. Pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Don't do it.
Oh.
What did I just say?
Here,
I'll
buddy.
just lay here for a minute.
Have one on me.
Thanks, Chief.
Stop picking on my friend, you jerk. I know we
Nah.
hunted you first.
It's fine, I got a dodge roll. Don't worry about that. Whoop! Oh, shit. No, he threw it to the left. What do I do?
Yeah, come over here. Come over here. Come over here, stupid.
I like how my favorite part about playing the gun lance is I gotta put my gun lance away so I can walk up to him. Right in the jig.
Is it running?
Trying. Nope, get paralyzed, dummy. Fool. That's the power of the gun lance.
Are you running stun lance?
I'm running stun lance.
Stunning. This. he took a shit. Is that what's happening?
I think he took a shit.
Yeah. Heavy slicing
those.
pod. Wiggly
Bust
litchy.
out.
Delicious.
No, Olivia, come back here. Guy named Hawk.
Hawk. What are you? A
Boring.
character from Cobra Kai? You weirdo.
What are you, some idiot from fucking... I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to think of an anime and I couldn't think of
I'm
it.
so proud of you, bro. Holy
Are you on top of the dragon, Trunk Funkles?
Of course I'm on top of the dragon. You know me, I see a
riding that
dragon,
bad
get on
dragon.
top of it. The slam. The jam.
Nice.
I'll find him I am.
I was properly appreciated for that.
Sorry, I was riding a dragon.
Ah,
Look at all the wounds he has. It'd be a shame if someone stun locked him.
Nice wound, idiot. Long.
Down you go.
More wounds time.
More wounds. Do you want rain?
Well, let me.
I so
active
badly
some
want
wounds.
to like trade lore with you.
As far as your story or what we're doing
Yeah,
right
it
now?
is the campaign setting.
Oh.
It's pretty good.
God damn it, there's a Rompompolo here now.
That's fun.
Rom-com. That seems like
Rompompolo.
a genre.
Yeah. Cut the tail off. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh.
He's dead instead.
He's
We killed him
very-
instead. What fools we are.
I can't believe we did that. Bahaha.
That's what happens when you use big sword. I
Ramus,
haven't
why are you
seen
like
a
this?
double-digit number in years.
Oh no. It's the Rumbalapumpumpalo.
If you're not doing triple-digit damage, are you even doing damage?
I feel specifically called out.
That's because you like doing many hits.
I do. Are you guys bullying the Rompompolo?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Wow.
Room for me too.
What the fuck is that?
Link party, environment link, let's go.
Oh, I'm gonna take all my cruising stuff. Sure. I'll read all that one day. One day. Hunter rank 23.
Rolling, 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 rolling. What?
Here we go.
Oh. Well, I guess we're murdering a Rompompolo again.
As is tradition.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Get good, forehead.
I'd love to, but I'm on a loading screen.
No.
Oh, new law available.
This game does run like ass, I gotta say. Like,
On your computer?
yeah. I assumed that the Steam reviews were just being mean for the sake of being mean, as they often are. But no, they turned out very accurate. Fortunately, it's not bad enough that I can't play it. It's just like fighting a monster. Front's fine, no worries there. Getting to the monster? Uh-oh. Environment. Yes.
Go all out.
Ooh, necessary conditions were not met. Interesting.
It looks angry. Ooh. I have claws too.
I will. Jay will return later.
Okay.
I will pick my piece of shit car up from the piece of shit garage.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I like.
No, actually, when I save in Turkey.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because they didn't fix it.
Well, yeah, but still, yeah. They touched it, didn't demand payment. It was really, yeah, they're good people.
Oh, scot free. I should have had them rotate the tires because they'll do that for free too.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll return.
Sounds good.
Don't die or do. I guess it's your stream.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Now you're stuck with me.
Hey Al,
Hi.
long time no see.
Yeah. I was attempting a nap.
A nap?
Yes. And then I was like, okay, today, let's roll it out. And I'm like, oh.
Why is the game so loud? I can barely hear you. There we go. Oh, he fell down.
Ah!
Okay, now I can hear you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Spin, spin. spin, stab, stab, spin, spin.
I've made one promise. Oh, you have to drink water.
I have to drink. Oh, damn it. Alright.
Hey, a lot of people voted for this. That's good.
Oh. Oh my god, there's another Rumpumpalo. So many Rumpumpalos.
You have any promise to awesome.
Ah, shit. No! Leave me alone. Ah! Whew. Stab, stab.
This is a mechanical factory. Oh, it's in progress. We're good. We're fine.
So, I was curious, what is the Frostpunk games? Is it like a city sim?
I never played the first one.
Okay.
That's my first disclaimer. But yes. In the late 1800s, the whole world got blizzarded. And it's still cold like that.
God.
And there's still periodic whiteouts, and yeah. So, you're post-apocalyptic, early 1900s, in the city of New London.
New
And
London.
city is a word. It's a word you could use, but you turn it into one for time.
Okay.
And it's very circular, and the aesthetics are such a vibe. Oh my god. I'm really enjoying it. I got it today, so I am still very much in the learning curve.
Okay.
I'm in chapter 1. I did a very brief tutorial, but like this is still very tutorial-y.
Okay.
But I like it. It's very resource management, but it's not like its materials is a whole resource, just one thing.
Just
for
materials?
all things to be materials.
Okay.
There's materials, prefabs, fuel. There are different types of fuel, but it does still all get lumped into fuel.
Nice.
And food. And heat. Heat is the big one. You have to find fuel. A lot of the fuel reserves will be used up very quickly. It seems like there is a way to get infinite fuel if you're able to find it with your like little scouting parties. It's probably not a high yield, but it would be good, you know. I'm still working up to that, but you have to do like laws, and there's a council, and so they've got different factions that you have to like make happy.
Interesting.
Like there's the Frostlanders, and they're very like, if he's sick and cold, I'm gonna keep walking. Those kind of vibes. But it's not super brutalist in the sense of their mentality, but kinda. Then there's the Stalwarts, who are kind of bullies, but they supported the captain before he died, and now you are the steward.
Interesting.
And so there being a council is a new thing. People kind of just had to do what the captain said, but it worked. They survived. But now they vote, and you propose laws, and so you can convince them. You can convince the different factions who will hold a different number of seats depending on how powerful they are. And like how many people in the population are part of that like community or faction or whatever. You can take different actions too to like weaken some. I have pretty good favorable opinion from most of the factions or most of the communities. But there is a faction that splintered off of the Frostlanders called the Pilgrims. And they don't like me. And I do keep condemning them and stuff. But the thing is, I usually agree with them, except when they're like, we don't need no education. And I'm like, okay, I am trying to build a better society. Though I do agree with you that everybody should get food for free.
Yeah.
And not be left to die.
Yeah.
We are going to learn about hypotenuses. They are not an extinct species, they're math. There's amazing little pop-ups after you make decisions. And they have like really good graphics, and it's like you can see like half of the person's face, like it splits down the middle. So one half is their face, the other half is where the text goes, and it's really cool. And the face will kind of like look down slightly as it like closes. It's such a cool effect. But like you'll have like a 12-year-old girl talking about about things, and another one, like I basically did like a sort of a levy to tax, I guess, against the pilgrims. And so then I had a pop-up from like a 17-year-old whose dad was like, my thugs like beat the shit out of her dad.
Oh.
Her mom's dead. All she has of her mom left is this violin that she gave up in order to pay the tax.
Oh.
As they were beating the shit out of her dad and kicking his prosthetic leg, that at least they weren't taking that. And I'm like, wow, I'm the worst. But also the pilgrims are really annoying the shit out of me. So it's really cool.
Okay.
There was a part, like, I mean, it's not spoilery, but it's a little bit, but like, so there was a part in the like tutorial first step where at one point, because you're struggling to get food production up in time before the next whiteout, you have to stockpile a certain amount of food.
Yeah.
But you've got to balance the fact that people are demanding to eat the food today.
Mm-hmm.
There was a pop-up complete with an old lady's face, look like an actual person. Like, it really makes you connect to these, like, people.
Yeah.
Where this random person who had a name and a career or whatever, like, occupation and age written, and it's like, we elders have talked and decided that if it comes to it, we will walk out into the cold so that our grandchildren survive.
What the fuck?
And at one point, I made the decision to let them do that because there was no way I was going to stockpile enough food if they didn't sacrifice themselves. So then I get a pop-up from some little kid telling me about how Grandma used to tell him stories about time before it was all cold, and who's going to tell me stories now? Like, it's so dark, but it's really good so far. I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it sounds messed up.
very unique. Yeah. It's very unique. It's very good. It's not the first apocalyptic city builder I've looked at. I've played New Cycle, which is really good, but is still, like, getting a lot of development done.
Mm-hmm.
And this is post-apocalyptic just like that, but the whole idea of the heat and the blizzards and stuff is really interesting.
Got it. It sounds super fun, actually.
It's really good. I've had it on my wish list for a little while.
Oh, and
It's
on
not like
the...
super old or anything, but it's...
Was it on the spring sale?
Yeah, they have it 30% off or 25% off for the deluxe.
Ooh, nice.
Which deluxe, it does look like it gives you access to DLC that will be paid later.
Hmm.
You get advanced access for less, I guess.
Hmm.
They don't say what it's going to cost, but so I went ahead and got the deluxe on sale.
Nice.
Kind of rolling the dice, taking a chance on it because it looked really good.
And it sounds like it paid off.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot.
That's good.
I now have to... Oh, see, this is just telling me that people are afraid. Coal is running out. People will start freezing to death. At one point, I had to choose to cut off the air supply to a mine and kill the miners inside so that the mine didn't completely catch fire.
Well, that's fucked up.
Then I got a pop-up from, like, a 20-something-year-old guy whose dad died in that mine, knows that his dad would have made that call too, and would be proud of him.
It's still messed up.
It's like, as he's going to go work in the same mine, his father died. He's like, as I passed the spot he died, I touched the rock each day.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, oh my fucking god! So good. Remus, it's still 30 minutes till your dinner time. You made me get up because you were ringing the bell and you didn't go outside and you're a jerk.
But mother.
I want dinner now.
The end goal of this game is Fashion Hunter, and I'm not mad at it.
Yeah. That's kind of been me in Warframe.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, the delegates picked a law. That's actually fine, but... Oh, I'm okay with them choosing this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and call the vote. I'm not negotiating. They can decide.
What is a fanged monster?
Hey, they voted for it.
Are you a fanged
And I didn't have
monster?
to make any promises.
Oh, the Kongalas. They
Oh,
won't-
fanged beast.
Yeah. They're like, hunt fanged beasts. I'm like, I don't know who the hell you want me to be murdering, but okay.
Oh, that guy with the D, the guy in the top right, he's a fanged beast.
Oh, the Shugama? The Shugama?
Yeah, and
Can hunt him.
the doggy llama.
Or the
And the guy under him.
Yeah, the Ajarkan. I could do.
Yeah. The doggy llama, the Azkaban, and the other thing.
You're doing this on purpose, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me. I think I'm gonna hunt the the Baganga. Let me see here.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. Tempered Blaganga. Tempered Blaganga. There he is. Yeah. Dang it. Questful. This one. Come on. Come on. It's funny, I was gonna draw today, and I was like, but I haven't played Monster Hunter all week. So I opted to play. I'll probably draw later tonight. I just don't know if I'll do it on stream. Oh, come on! None of these sessions are opened. Let's see here. Yes? Come on. Let it happen.
That's not the building I told it to do.
Hmm?
Ah, shit. I think it's building. It's not building what I thought it was building.
Building something else.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Cancel. It won't let me. It says quick to cancel and it won't let me. Hopefully it's fine.
The online's being wonky. There we go. Murder time. Murder, murder. So is this a new writing project you've been working on, Al?
Yeah, I've been working on it on and off for a couple months.
Nice. I need to import those stuff into Procreate. That's what I meant. I was gonna do drawings and work on those later.
Are
Okay.
you prepared?
But what's the premise? Do you want to do a lore exchange?
Sure.
What you got?
Okay. So the premise of the world itself is every couple hundred years, it kind of like follows a cycle. Now it's not like every 500 years on the dot. Like it's not set, but they are predictable. They can see signs in advance, so they will know when one's coming.
Okay.
But it's kind of cyclical. The world goes through periods that they call surges.
Okay.
Where monsters run more rampant. There's bleed from the different planes, so you'll get like rifts where elemental creatures are coming through, and just like
I'll see you back at
it's a very, the world itself is very dangerous. There's vast bits that are maybe not unexplored and uncharted, but are like no man lands, like they're unsettled
Okay.
wild lands, you know.
Okay.
And that's because it's a very dangerous world
Okay.
outside of settlements and sometimes inside them. And so these surges, dragons appear, monsters start appearing more, but there is a trade-off that's positive, because in between the surges, it's like the natural world like almost goes a bit subdued. There's more drought, there's more famine, and the surges tend to bring with them these like surges of magic. Like there's magical and technological innovations.
Okay.
Magic is stronger. Everything, it's like in those times, the blessings of the gods, all of the power, all of the magic of the world, whether it's the elemental planes and all the negative parts like monsters, but also all the positives are surged, and then it's like very like at rest in between, which has its own negative effects too. Where technology is very stagnant. So during the surges, there's more trying to expand the borders of your nation or trying to like taking advantage of the surges.
Yeah.
But it's also way more dangerous. So it's just like trade. So the premise of the world for like a campaign standpoint is for the first time in recorded history, a surge comes early.
Oh.
So they're not prepared.
Okay.
They're not completely off guard, but they're not prepared.
Okay.
Because when I first like brainstormed the existence of this world, I didn't know why. I didn't have a pantheon. I just was like, I liked the idea of like having to have an adventuring guild where things are actually dangerous, you know, things like that, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely grown from there, but one of the keystones of this world as I'm building it was that there is this adventurers guild. It's gone kind of turned into more of that, but basically the nations of the world are able to prepare because they're able to see it coming.
Right.
And so in the decades leading up to a surge, as they see signs and, you know, the astrologers are able to see it come in and they feel magic is getting stronger, and for the first time in 500 years a tiefling is born. Things like that. Because tieflings and genasies are not common. I mean, they're not even like uncommon in the way they are in most settings. They don't exist in between the surges.
Okay, but they've existed at some point, but it's just
Yes.
like they're very, very, very rare. Is what it
Yeah,
sounds like.
if a tiefling is born, it's seen as like there's a lot of like, oh dear God, my mutated child, and abandonment and stuff like that. But that's not always the case. Plenty of them live to adulthood, but like the birth of a tiefling or an Aasimar or a genasi is one of the omens that the surge is coming. And the surge, while positive in a lot of ways, is also like it's a bad omen for these babies to be born too in a lot of eyes. So like, you know, that kind of thing.
Got it.
And they don't breed true. It's not like we've got lineages of tieflings.
Right.
Like, their babies might also be whatever they are. Their grandchildren aren't gonna. Like, it does not inherit. And even the times when the children are, like when any of the children are, like you might have 3 kids and one of them is also a tiefling.
Yeah.
It's maybe because we're still in or coming out of a surge. Like, it's partially affected by that too.
Interesting.
So it doesn't breed true so that you don't have like, oh yeah, great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma was a tiefling and we still are.
Right.
Because we kept inheriting it. Like, it does not exist in between the surges. Dragonborn did not exist until the previous surge. Maybe the one before it. They didn't exist at all. And the gods decided to just make them one day.
Are the gods very like ancient Greek-like in their sort of mercurialness? Like,
So there are 12 gods. There are basically 6 good, 6 evil.
Okay.
I don't usually like that in a pantheon in the building of a theology. I do like it in certain cases, and this is one of them.
okay.
So we have Aronis, the Dawn Architect. She created the world and the other gods.
Okay.
Something created her, but that's always one of those, like,
No.
vague,
Yeah.
like, kind of thing. Like, she sprang into being from something, but that's not, like, another god that's just hanging out. And we don't worry about that. But she arrived. I'm doing this now off the top of my head, even though I could pull it up. I think Aronix did come next, and it was kind of like an echo, like a balance, like where she is light, he is dark.
Oh, interesting.
She created the other 5 firstborn. So there's Aronis, there's Seraphis, and she's like hearth and home. There's Zalaris. They are like knowledge and wisdom.
Okay.
Valor, he is, or Valoris, something like that. Like you can tell what he is. He's war, but like in a noble way. honor and more and stuff.
Okay.
And there's Solore, and she's like dreams and magic. She's Twilight domain kind of vibes and stuff.
Okay.
And then Thalira, I think is the last one. There's 6. Thalira is like nature. And so then each of them has like a counterpart that was created by Oronix, the Darkborn, like the leader of the Darkborn. So there's the Firstborn and the Darkborn.
Okay.
And 12 gods in total. And so the Darkborn, so where we've got Solore, who is dreams and magic, we have nightmares and death and bad things.
Got it.
Where we have Thalira, who is like the wilds and nature and happy fun time bunny rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
We also have Thalrakhan, I think it was, who is the Ravager of the... It was such a good title. The Ravager of the Wilds or something like that. I can't remember. It was really good, and I don't think that's it. But anyway, he's pestilence and famine and disease, and, you know. So they all have counterparts.
Okay.
Even Wisdom, the counterpart for Zolaris, I forget what what their name is, but they're like secrets, the deceiver, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And there's some, you know, crossover, you know, secrets and nightmares get along real well, like, but they are pretty one-faceted as far as like they really just like stick in their lane. You don't have the like questionable morality you would get with like Greek gods, where it's like Zeus is the big guy, he's in charge and such a good guy, and also he rapes women.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't have that.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean they're all like
Nice.
what you would hope for and want. They're not necessarily nice, they're just not evil.
Okay.
It is a very good versus evil because of the whole light versus dark balance aspect, and that's where I do tend to be okay with like an evil deity. I don't like the ones where they're like, this one's the god of being mean and murder, and I'm like, yeah, but why?
Yeah, why is he?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you've got other gods that you could say people twisted and corrupted their theology.
Yeah.
To be willing to murder. Because the god of balance, well, you got to balance life with death. Like, that I like. But I do like this where all of them are counterparts. So, anyway. That's that. During those times, without giving away the plot hook, and I'm still kind of figuring it out, the surges are when, like, the connection between the world and the gods is stronger and they have more influence. Both the good ones and the bad ones.
Okay.
And then in the middle of the surges, they don't. And they're a lot more disconnected, but it's also why you're not as inspired. There's not as good of art made at the time. Like, all the good things, everything is just amplified during the surges.
Okay.
Because if creativity and inspiration comes from Solore, the goddess of dreams, if she's not able to influence the world as much, people will be less inspired.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like in between surges is considered the better time but people aren't like dying less. They just will die to famine instead of and even famine in a like we just didn't get good weather way, not a Thalrakhan's loose, because there's that kind of famine during the surges where it's very tumultuous. And so my idea for the party, and now depending on like what backstories they may want as I'm like working things out with the different species, but assuming they all fit into ones that it would work, the idea for the party, especially why are they level 1 or 3 or whatever, you know, is because they weren't prepared. They joined this like legion, order, or whatever that, you know, it's very did you Dragon Age?
I did not Dragon Age.
Well, it's very Grey Warden.
Okay.
A little bit the Night's Watch.
Okay.
Where the support in between surges does fade because they're like, no, we're good. That was so long ago. I bet we're not even going to have another one. And then you get races like the elves where they live for 750 years and they're like, actually, my dad was alive during the last one. Was alive in the last one. Maybe we keep giving these guys weapons. We know it's good. But even because they're predictable, even if they don't, like, deny that it'll happen again, they're like, well, it's not coming for, like, another 200 years. Why do I need to keep giving this guy's bread and tribute?
Yeah.
It's like, so that they'll be ready in 200 years. Like, what the fuck? So, they're this, like, group. I feel like the name that I came up with them so far, I can't remember what it is, but it's the Legion of something or something like that. I'm probably changing it. But the Legion, they are, like, independent politically.
Okay.
And have treaties with the various, like, nations of the world that they're, like, they can draft, they can, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that they can rely on the support. Hi, Eric.
Oh, Lordy,
Hey.
Like, money and food and tribute in
Mhm.
order to keep it running in between. Which does mean a lot of Night's Watch-esque. It's like, you demanded 50 men, here's 50 prisoners. Good luck. You do something with them.
Got it.
So there is some of that. But a lot of people will go voluntarily because, like, especially in the middle of the surge, the reason these guys don't, like, stop existing is because a lot of people are like, we got 300 years till the next surge, but these guys will feed me? I'll go clean their toilets. Like, they do keep running in between.
Mhm.
But so the idea for the party is that you are a member of the Legion, or whatever I end up calling them. And so your level 3 or so characters are just haven't been training very long because this all comes early.
Got it.
And your first few, like, adventures, or so to speak, missions, would be to, like, there's a band of something attacking this town. Go figure it out.
Mhm.
You know, like, very Monster of the Week.
Okay.
Go
Very-
return back to base.
Very
Then you
Monster
start
Hunter, ironically.
realizing,
Very Monster
Yeah.
Hunter, ironically.
yeah.
Hmm.
And then you start realizing, wait, these are happening too much. And wait, the villager just gave birth to a what now? And realize it's coming, and it's coming fast, and it comes like that.
We've
So
all
that
been
would
there.
be like the start of the campaign. And now, do
We've all
the
been
players decide they want right? There you go. I was trying to
Happens to a lot
behave.
of guys.
I'm into
I
it.
was so busy in my lore zone that I didn't even make a dirty joke. You should be proud, and also, yeah, that makes
That's what I'm
sense.
here
That's
for,
what
don't
it
worry.
take. Not usually.
Eric, you rejoining the game? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got
See, I knew he
That's
was going to be joining the
administration.
call because I saw the Monster Hunter Wilds.
Boot
Team
up on
pop
his.
up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Alright. I invited you to the link party.
Thanks. I will join the link party as the game sees fit to allow me to do so.
The Drow aren't evil.
The which one
And
aren't
until
evil?
the Drow,
The Drow.
Ah.
because the idea of this race is evil because they are is stupid.
Agreed.
I am not. I say this like I'm like radical for that. Like the tone I am taking is very like ooh, I'm better than you. Which like
Been hanging out with me too
No.
much.
yeah, I blame him. I know that it's a very popular opinion to leave that in the past, but I still think it's stupid that it ever was a thing. But that's just the tropes, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
The Drow, until, I don't know, 50, maybe less, years ago, didn't exist either, except they did. They were stuck in the Underdark for the last, 1,000 years, thinking they were the last humanoids on the planet.
Oh.
And then the dwarves, diggy hole, a little bit too much, and found them.
They did
diggy
it too
diggy hole.
greedily.
And they're just like,
Deep.
oh, there's more people, and they have airships now because the whole technological advancement thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have a magic punk, steampunk, but magic. Yeah, magic punk I think is a different thing though.
Sounds fun. Either way.
But anyway,
Yeah.
steampunk aesthetic, but it's magic
Okay.
because the dwarves who can't do magic in my setting.
Fuck them.
Well,
Fuck 'em.
I decided if somebody wanted to play one, I could work with some things. But anyway, as it stands, they can't do magic, and they haven't been able to since 2 surges or 3 surges ago or something.
Mm.
Because
And they don't know what turned it off. Well, maybe if someone's like, I really want to play a dwarf sword bow, I'll be like, okay, the dwarves are getting their magic back with this surge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause that's probably what I'm going to do as a plot hook anyway, whether someone's playing one or not.
That's fair.
Right?
just
Just
So,
don't tell
like-
anybody.
So, like, hey, play rogue for a little while or something. We'll figure it out. Like, I don't know, fighter, and then you're good at stabbing once you get your magic. I don't know. We'll figure it out. You could be whatever we need to do in the meantime. For a level or 2. But the idea would be like, oh shit, I've got magic again. What the fuck? It's been 7 generations, or whatever. But the idea is the dwarves don't have magic. What they do have is alchemy. That's the other thing, is somebody wants to play like a wizard or whatever, and they want to do a dwarf. We can, if they're like willing to work with me, they're an artificer. We can just use the wizard stat block and flavor it. Maybe a few things won't work, but we'll be able to say you created a device.
Okay.
Because they can interact with magic, they just can't produce magic. So they can like make an enchanted item do its thing. They can work with alchemical reactions that fall more under magic than science because it is a fantasy world. But what they're doing is science, not magic. Well, they took what was just a very conductive crystal and good at like storing and amplifying spell works. So like it was valuable, but not like, it was just like quartz kind of vibes. Like anyone who's into crystals is like, oh yeah, quartz is good at everything. Quartz is good for making your spells stronger, or for, you need a stone for this? Quartz. One of the quartzes will do it. It's kind of silly. And I like this kind of shit, but it is silly when you realize everything you want to do, there's quartz for that. So it was this world's quartz. There's also quartz, but that's not the point. And like people used it to help like, but really just in the way that you would be building a character and be like, oh yeah, they have this crystal that they use as their spellcasting focus. It wasn't like a powerful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dwarves learned to refine that into what is called Dornruckle Dorn. Dorn means stone. Dornruckle is the clan that found it.
Okay.
So it's Dornruckle Dorn.
That's
The
fun to say.
Dornruckle stone, right? So the Dornruckles decided to be alchemists, and then like a generation ago, the woman who discovered it is dead because she did way too many experiments and went explode.
As you
Now,
do.
her daughter is now like a grown-up dwarf.
Okay.
But anyway, she discovered the alchemical process to refine this kind of handy to the elves, kind of like it, but it's not much of anything, stone into like nuclear fuel
Mhm.
for magic. Like it powers magic. It makes airships float.
Ooh.
It is magic in a rock through an alchemical process that has made them cajillionaires overnight. It is. Everybody wants their hands on it. Everybody's trying to replicate it. That has existed maybe 300 years because it's in the last surge. That spark of innovation, etc. And so that kicked off the like steampunky era that they're in now, where artificery is big. Not everyone's doing it, but it's big in the sense of everyone kind of relies on it now.
Okay.
Like, not everybody is out here in our world building cars and computers, but we all have one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
In this wonderful world you've created, am I allowed to be Dwarf Cave Johnson?
I don't have enough frame of reference, so I'm gonna just say no to be safe.
Wise. That is a
Rude.
wise. That is a wise play.
Rude.
You made a bugbear that was gritty. I don't trust you because I don't know
did
who
make a
that
bugbear
is.
was pretty. No, Cave Johnson is just like he's an announcer scientist. from Portal 2.
Yes.
If you've ever seen
They
the
told
new-
you could have a bunny horse.
you
Bunny
did tell me
horse.
that, actually.
Which I still have to draw. Another thing I need to draw today.
There is
drawn
literally
today?
no rush. I've already been working on this for months.
Mhm.
I just
It's been a long
wanted
time.
to color some. I told the AI to make me line art and went, "This is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask my friend who does art because this is bad and morally bad."
I'm glad you recognize that.
Oh, I knew. I was more curious for my own frame of reference. Like, I wasn't going to be like publishing these as my art or anything.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No, I gotcha.
I just did something I could color and kind of get an idea of things so that
Yeah.
if my players asked what they looked like.
You'd have something to show.
Yeah. I will be like honest. I've used ChatGPT to help me a lot with the articles that I've been writing in World Anvil for this. I'm feeding it. And it's helping me to my brain goes too fast. And it's helping me to like make sense of the chaos. Like I will give it an idea and it'll kind of summarize it for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not telling it, "Hey, build my world." I might tell it, "I need something that sounds like a Bible verse for this god." Then it gives me one, and I've got 4 lines of prose or 4 lines of verse that I'm not going to do myself. Like, as far as the creative writing part, that's as far as it goes. But there's a lot where I'm like, yeah, so the dwarves, they do this, and they do that, and they do this.
Yep.
Help me fill in the part of the article template that says beauty standards, and it will give me a paragraph on beauty standards. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's useful.
So I have been using a lot of AI in the building as a tool, just for the purpose of making it cohesive and coherent. Because if any time I've tried, this is the longest I've gone where I've actually been consistently working on one project.
Really?
Because I will get all these ideas and I'll like say them out loud or I'll type down some bullet points. Then I have to go back and slow down. And when my brain's like, "But what if we? And I'm like, "No, I still haven't written about the thing I came up with." So feeding the bullet points into the AI and then going, okay, now I need my article. Give me beauty standards. Give me courtship ideals. Cool. I got dwarves down. Like, that kind of thing. So, oh my god, so helpful.
It's awesome.
I'm not publishing this as a setting guide for anybody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. This is more
I
to
would
give
never
you...
use AI and profit from it. But I will use AI and make a cool world for my friends to play in. They're my ideas. The bot is just better at it.
Oh
But
my
yeah.
god, dude.
So the drow, they
And
live
before you get into the
underground.
drow,
I'm not going to
can
get
I-
into the drow actually, because
Okay,
if
good.
anyone was ever to play with them, I've already like lore dumped too hard for you, where I'm like, you can't metagame now. But they're cool. They're fine. There's political
cool.
tension now,
Yay, we love a good political intrigue game.
and they're not evil, but they do have spiders.
Ah.
Yes.
I really wanted to keep the vibes
No,
without
that's fair.
like these ones are the evil elves because they're black. Because that seems wrong.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's true.
But these guys, like the way the 2024 5e, like summarize, like they are after like a millennia of exposure, they kind of change
Yeah.
to reflect their environment as a reason for them being physically and magically, you know, the whole thing, that there's a different build entirely for each of the 3 like subspecies.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's solid. That's good. So these guys got stuck down here, and that's why they're drow and not still high elves. Like, that's good.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, they're elves. They're affected by magic. It makes sense. It's good
Wow.
world building.
I
Not
hate this
just
guy.
dark ones are evil in all the settings.
You don't like the fire chicken, dude?
I don't. I just want his sword.
I want a fire chicken.
He's pretty
He's just
funny.
he's a bastard.
He is a bastard.
Is
Here.
the fire chicken dragon, or am I missing something? Because I'm not actually paying attention, even though it's open.
He's
Yeah.
like
I
a.
closed because I'm just sitting here fucking with my nails as I talk.
Someone's gonna make sure your nails are good.
Fall down, you dick!
Got
You don't
him
get
now.
to run away yet. Not till we're done murdering you.
Tracks.
Yep. Yep. Nope. He said, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Ah. You want him captured? You want him dead?
Whichever one gives you more parts.
Are you planning
I
on
don't-
breaking anything off of him?
I guess not.
Okay, then I'm gonna trap him.
All right. Especially because this is the event one, so I think there's like 1,000 of these dudes around.
Oh. Oh, it's this one. Alright, Dex.
I set a trap.
Oh, shit! There you go. Come here, asshole.
Come here.
It's right there!
Come here. Ow.
I did make a cult of hippies. There's a hippie cult.
Oh,
I
shit.
just stepped over it.
He stepped over it. I guess lightning traps don't work on this guy? A cult of hippies.
I thought everything did.
Yep. They worship the dream goddess Solore, and they've gotten a little weird about it. They're like, what if we do drugs and have trances and say they're visions from God? And you know what? They might be. They might be onto something. I haven't even decided that yet. I think they are. I think they're onto something. They're just weird about it. Because that's funny.
That's a classic.
Yeah. So there's a cult of hippies. They have been outlawed from some of the countries. Because the rulers are like, this is getting a little weird. And they're doing a lot of drugs. What if we just tell them to leave?
They're outlawing a good time? How rude.
I know, right? But if you go to the free cities, which I decided yesterday exist, they might not. I could change my mind. But that might be where you find the goodest of times.
The downtime
like-
scenario is to fade to black.
I think, right? You get it. They're having orgies. They're having dream trances. There's shared dreams.
We love
It's
that.
good, right?
Get
I
over here,
really
dick.
need a reason
There you
for
go.
player characters to have to fuck with these guys. Like, not even necessarily. Maybe they just need some information, and then they get to go to an orgy. I mean, why not? Like, I don't think these are bad guys.
They're just weird.
Maybe they will be. I haven't decided, but I don't think they're bad guys. They're just fucked up. Because, like, I was brainstorming, like, after I
what
made
was
the
happening?
thing that I sent you, the symbols,
Yeah.
like, that is a religious order devoted to the god of knowledge and wisdom. Their whole thing, knowledge, not education.
Knowledge.
You need to learn how to read, but if you know how to read, we've got books for you. That's their thing.
Interesting.
But I'm like, okay, well, what? You know, I've got Zolaris covered. He's kind of a big deal god. Like, they all are. There's only 6. I mean, there's 12, but there's only 6. Like, it's not like there's, like, 32, so you've got, like, a core group of 5. Like, there's only 6. So they're all big deals, but, like, who gets the most worship and in what ways?
Right.
Most of the time, church is just like, we've got 6 gods, we'll tell you about them all, but, like, if you're really into one of them, you can go to a temple to that god. So, they've all got, like, temples and shit, but the normal worship, the usual worship for Solore is really focused on the fact that she's the goddess of magic. And so it's very like, oh yes, look at us do our spell work. And so the elves love her. She created the elves.
Oh.
Like there's lore for how, like, which gods created each species, including kobolds were created by Zolaris, god of knowledge. And wisdom. And I love them. I have to find I am going to pull up their thing. Nope, that's not the right. I have too many things again. Pulse of Chaos.
Am I hunting the wrong one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, I was just making it up. That's funny.
I wasn't.
There's too many of these guys.
Yeah. It was the only. They weren't on the map. So I'm like, let me see if there's like a side quest. And I had to go to the event quest to find this guy. I'm like, I need one part. And the only reason I need it is because I want to make something called the chicken decapitator.
Ah, yes. The classic sword.
Who doesn't love a good chicken decapitator?
Got him.
Thank God.
Lay
Give
down,
me the part I
bitch.
need, or I'll kill you.
I ask this genuinely. You can
Yeah.
tell me not to, and I will not take it as offense.
Okay.
But I would like to now lore dump and read you a significant amount of text that is written about the creation of each of the races. And you can be like, no, this is my stream and I'm playing Monster Hunter. Or you can be like, yeah, sure. And I will not take either, like, I will not take it to offense.
You
Yeah,
should do
sure.
it after stream.
Oh,
Okay.
There's that too. Yeah.
This is, genuinely,
I've
this is one
already
of those,
heard the lore
like,
you picked.
the social, I am hijacking your stream, are you okay with that? And it's okay to be like, this was not the time or place.
I'm fine with it because this is my makeup stream, which is just me playing video games with my
Really
friends.
does seem like it's three of us chilling. Gamma had to BRB, but left it open, I guess. Like
Yep.
but I don't want to be like hijacking.
No, it's fine.
I'm not usually on stream. I feel like I got special privileges. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
This
this.
was my day, and I got stabbed, so by surgery. But you know, so
I got stabbed by a licensed professional.
yeah, I let them do the stabbing. It's okay.
Right, but if you are going to be stabbed, make sure it's a licensed professional.
Yeah,
the
you're gonna be
stabbing
stabbed.
was
You might as well be
com-
stabbed in a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
It was completely.
Even if it's not a
consensual,
licensed
don't worry.
professional, that's the place to do it.
It was completely consensual.
It was consensual stabbing.
Consensual
No,
stuff.
that's a different thing. That's knife play, and I've done that too. Anyway.
Concern.
Oh god.
Nothing to be concerned about.
All right.
Again, it's consensual.
It is.
Don't worry about it.
The fact that nobody is responding to this is how I know it's the three of us right now.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I didn't really expect there to be like a huge amount of people hanging out today because I'm like, it's a Saturday.
Good afternoon, yeah.
There are other streamers happening right now. It is fine.
I mean, not bad. Like, people are just fucking doing shit, maybe.
That's true. They got
be fair,
lives.
All day.
If I was going to watch another streamer, this is her normal time. She's just not streaming today, but I still would have switched over to you because
I'm never
Wow.
on. Yeah.
she posts her VODs on another channel where I can You know. watch them there.
Posting
Damn.
VODs. That's just smart. How dare.
You do realize your thing has a exclamation point YT command that you want people to click, and you don't do YouTube.
No, I do. It's over there. It just like I've just
No, you
never.
don't.
I just stopped updating it because I was like, eh.
I was gonna say you've done it. You don't do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
This girl's hot. Good job.
Cool.
She's got
Right?
good hair.
Look at her. She's great.
Out
This
of
is-
character. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's hot but approachable. I'm into it.
Yeah.
It's the goggles. That's
It-
the approachable part.
Oh,
Like,
she.
oh, good. She's a nerd.
I have multiple goggles. There's those goggles, and then there's these goggles. And then
Wait for it to catch up.
I still can't make the chicken
okay, okay.
decapitator.
And then
And
she
I'm mad
can-
about it.
you can't make it.
No, I need one more wing.
Okay. Shall we go murder another guy?
I don't know. I don't think I care enough to do all that.
You sure? We can do it. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think I do though. Trying
Okay.
to see what, because I'm trying to put all the elements on my gun lances.
hmm
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I'm doing it.
Short shorts, tubed up, armored legs. Yep, this is my girl. Plague Doctor mask? Weird, maybe?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Guardian Rathalos set, huh?
Into it.
Alright.
Unsurprised.
Guardian Rathalos it is.
You gonna throw another mission up?
Yeah. I'm gonna fight a Guardian Rathalos, I think.
Okay, I'll go get the right bone arrow then.
You know what?
I just heard boner.
Boner. Get the right boner.
Boner.
Yeah. We're gonna go fight a Guardian Wraith, Thunder, and
And you need
Dragon.
to have
I think we're
correct
gonna
boner
do
for
work
the
with the
fight.
Nitro Toad. I don't know, man. Who have I not? Let me see. Who have I got a quest for? I don't care, actually. Never mind. That is the nice thing about this game. I don't know if it's been a thing in the past games where you just like look at your map and you're like, a guy.
Yeah. That is new. That is
Let's add
definitely a
him.
new thing where it's just like, oh,
Okay, sweet.
yeah, let's go murder that fool. Like, for sure.
Because I'd feel silly if it was like, if it had been a thing this whole time and I just wasn't utilizing it.
No. Relatively new.
You know what? There is a Guardian Rathalos up. Let's fight him.
Okay. Let me,
It won't let me prep. Okay, well, fine. Let me check my Monster Field guide. Because I have a feeling the Guardian Rathalos does not give a shit about my Dragonlance. Nope, it's recommended, actually. Never mind.
Oh, sick. Love that.
That's what I get for thinking I know things. That big dragon, he's probably not weak to dragon element, right? You fool. You fucking buffoon.
Are we link partied already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because
So,
we were just killing guys, remember?
yeah. So whenever you start a mission, it will say,
You'll
go
see,
kill
you'll see.
things. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
I do love... I haven't updated my cat's armor
Oh yeah, me
at
either.
all.
In a second.
I gave him the octopus one where he floats, and then the one with his brain in a jar.
Mhm.
And I'm like, that is perfect. What else? Possibly.
Done.
What else do you want from me?
Damn it! I need an Ajarna. All right, whatever. I'll get that later.
Guardian request.
Maybe I should make a fancy sword. Dual sword.
A fancy sword, huh?
Yeah, with explosion.
Ooh,
I
I
like
do.
exploding swords.
I would like to make an explosion sword. Wait, no, I have one. I think. Oh right. I forgot it doesn't like when you do an investigation or whatever they're called. It doesn't like automatically put you to a loading screen and like put you on your thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm always just like standing here, like, all right, go. Begin, commence. And then I'm like, oh wait, I gotta hit the buttons.
There it is. Accept and depart.
I promise I won't get too into this without you. Yeah. I will get into it without you though, because it's not an Anjanath, so whatever. Because that was fucked up. I didn't like that quest at all.
The Guardian Fulgur. They don't have a
Yes.
normal Fulgur, I think.
Yes, it was the Guardian with the... I think it's the Tempered Lullabrina
Mm.
with Olivia.
Olivia.
I think Olivia might be the best, by the way. I'm not willing to fight on that because the internet is rabid.
Oh yeah, no, everyone's thirsting over Blacksmith Girl.
Yeah. Which is correct, I think. Like, that's not the wrong opinion to have. It's just not the one that I have.
Right. Owl, have you seen Blacksmith Girl?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You were just talking to her, making your little sword thingy.
I know, but did you watch her make the sword thingy?
Oh, I have watched her already.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Just
Yeah.
have appropriate level setting there.
I was sent very comical 2004 like photo edits of her with the arts and shit.
That's
Fantastic.
true. I found it in the GIFs and I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's
That's
sparkled.
accurate. And I think I did show you the new keeper. What's her name?
Oh, Alma.
Alma?
Alma.
I think so.
She has like opinions on records kind of keeper.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think you've shown me her. That was more
I did not show you
memorable
Olivia.
blacksmith.
'cause,
Olivia.
You know, it's like... Because I have no texture, so first it's just like, yeah, that seems like Olivia. And then she's like, I have a big hammer and I'm very tall. And I'm like, okay, well, hang on a second.
That's definitely Olivia. Yeah.
Wait a second. Now.
Oh my
shit,
god.
idiot. Right in the butthole, right in the butthole. Hiya.
I'm just watching you stab this dragon in the butthole.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no.
You should have been paying too much attention.
No, I was. That's why I got flamed.
See, I'm just like hoping that somebody else does something useful here in a second.
Yeah.
Oh, tailspin? I don't think so.
Get wounded, asshole. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Breeze, don't antagonize the giant Rathalos.
Or do. It's fine by me, honestly.
Alright.
Oh. Yeah, he's doing fine over there.
I did give him good boy armor.
What are you doing? I don't think so.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Jay,
Yes.
you make fantasy, theology, get it all set up, you're making your creation myth.
Yeah.
What race is created first?
So...
Intelligent, humanoid, theoretically playable.
I would say, so you'd probably want the least funky race first, because that's like the experiment of that the gods created, right? So the first race would be like the imperfect ones. So that makes me think humans. Just because like they're not great at anything, they're just kind of there. They're like the starting clay.
Humans were my like 5th category of things that appeared.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you have as your first?
Giants. Giants and giantkin.
Oh.
So that includes Goliath and Firbolg.
Okay, so that's like the Titan mythology kind of thing.
Yeah, I went with those vibes.
Okay.
So Valros, who is our Valor type guide.
Yeah.
Woo!
War guy.
Yeah. But war guy, but in a good way.
Right. Good war guy.
War, but cool. He forged the giants as guardians. So like they created all the planes. So first, Aronis made the gods, and Oryx, that's it, was like, but what if I make bad guy gods? Super fun, right?
Right.
Then they made the different planes. The material plane was last. So they got all their funky shit out of the way before going, what if we make like a normal place? And they're like, I mean, define normal, right? But
Made a normal place.
yeah. So like the first plane that was created was the astral plane.
Good.
So it went astral plane first by Aronis, and then Zolaris introduced wisdom here, filling it with passive knowledge and insight that would inspire even those wandering in death. And then Oryx, Mr. Bad Guy, decided to introduce the darkness of infinity here, with both the
As you
comfort
do.
and mystery of the unknown. But anyways, we went astral plane, then we went elemental planes, which Thalira, our nature lady, helped Aronis make. Aronis is the dream weaver, dawn, something. She created kind of everything, but like once she made the other gods, they're like, I mean, we could try. So she had a hand in a lot of these, but not all of them.
Okay.
So elemental planes came, but Thalrakhan, the Ravager of the Wilds, that's what it was.
That's a great title.
Right?
That's a very good title.
I couldn't remember it, so now that I've got it in front of me, I'm like, that's it. It was good. He infused the elemental planes with tempests and quakes and volcanic fury and, all that, which I really like. I like that these aren't necessarily, like, evil additions. These are just the counterparts, Then the Celestial Plane came after Valros and Seraphis, who is, like... Fuck, what was Seraphis again? She's the Heart Warden. She would unite the races with bonds of family and friendship. But then Oryx, in response, made Seraxis a mistress of envy. So Seraphis and Valros made the Celestial Plane. But then bad guy Valthor, who is our, like, what about tyranny?
Yeah.
He stirred a touch of tension and challenge.
I thought you said he stirred a touch of tension in chat, and I was like, oh, fuck no.
Not in chat.
Truly.
Valthor, what the fuck? Get out of the horny. We didn't make the horny plane yet.
The
There's-
horny plane.
That's the Feywild. That comes next.
Not a more tyrannical plane than Twitch chat.
Yeah, Feywild came next. Solare, who was all dream magic lady, she made it. That makes sense. Silrith decided to add a touch of the surreal and haunting with like twisted bad things. Right? Love it.
As you do.
Then we made the Shadowfell, deciding the good gods were the bad guys were like, what if we stopped fucking with things and just made our own? So they made like all these good ones came first, kinda. Then Feywild's kind of that like in between because it's the Feywild, but like I love the Feywild. So then the Shadowfell came next, and that's Oryx and Silrith, which really makes sense. It's darkness and nightmares, guys. Like, yeah. Then we have the Abyss, which Oryx, Darkness Guy, and Valthor, like, mean bad guy. The Lord of Betrayal and Oppression, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They made the Abyss. But then Zolaris added an unexpected twist, scattered pockets of clarity and hidden knowledge where wisdom could be earned through overcoming despair. Which is like super fun.
Yeah.
I mean, not really, but... And then, in order to balance the chaos of the Abyss, the bad guy made the Nine Hells, but it was like a good guy move, except it's the Nine Hells. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
had fun with this. Because I wanted these all to be classic D&D domains instead of just making a hell domain. I'm like, well, look, the Nine Hells is kind of iconic. Like, we'll do it. So there's 9 Hells. Why not? He claimed dominion. And established a hierarchy of devils and binding laws and blah, 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 blah. I love it. And then, lastly, but before the material plane, we have the ethereal plane, which is a ghostly realm that overlaps all the rest. And I like it. But then the material plane came. They're like, you know what? What if we made things that aren't gods and demons and stuff? So technically, the firstborn is the devils and the demons.
Easy peasy.
I do like that you've like flavored all the stuff from standard D&D and it still fits within your lore. 'Cause that
Oh
was
yeah,
something
that
that
was
I
really important to me.
yeah, because I was not able to do that very well.
Well, I mean, I've taken a lot of inspiration from what you've done.
Thank you.
Maybe not directly, but like I love the world you have built
Thank
that
you.
we have played in. Like, all the rest suck. No, but like I have loved the lore that you have built, and I know it is so much deeper because you, like me, don't write everything down cohesively. I recommend, as long as you're not going to publish it, let the robot do the hard part. Because all of this next part, right? The next part is the birth of mortals. I told it what god I wanted to make what species and like what their like thing is, and it made it sound pretty. So I have the giants and giantkins that were made by Valros to be guardians. It writes, Valros forged the giants as guardians, beings of immense strength and stature. Mountain giants, forest giants. I almost said mountain goats.
Mountain goat
Anyway,
giant.
forest giants.
Sounded like mountain
And mountain
goats.
goats too. And their kin, such as Goliath and Firbolgs, were imbued with honor and a sense of stewardship, protecting the high mountains, ancient forests, and unspoiled lands. That sounds so much nicer than what the bullet points I gave it, right?
I mean, you're not giving yourself enough credit, but yeah, it does
Well,
sound
no,
nice though.
the ideas are mine. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, help me brainstorm and storm something, dude. And I might roll with something it comes up with. But for the most part, these ideas are me spitballing, or I have something, and I've even written into the prompts, like, look, I'm trying to get this vibe across, and I don't know how to word it. And it's like, oh, I'll help you. And it actually does help make it make sense, because I was struggling to find the correct words.
Nice.
It has been very helpful. Like, again, I would never publish AI work, but holy shit, does it make it easier to build a campaign setting. So far. Who knows if I'll ever run anything.
I mean,
So after the giants came the beast folk, the beastkin. So we got bird folk, so Aarakocra, Kenku. They have a whole, like, mythos.
Okay.
We got Catfolk. They're cursed. So like I really wanted to not the Catfolk, the Kenku. They're cursed, right? Sure. I wanted to mimic original D&D lore, but my way.
Okay.
I even today figured out how to make Driders work without Wolf.
How'd you do that?
It's a spoiler if I tell you. No.
Okay.
They volunteer to become them, and it's a big sacrifice because a lot of them don't survive the process. But the Drow were trapped in the Underdark, and I'm like ramping the Underdark up, and it's not even like an easy place to live anyway.
Okay.
So it was the only way that they survived after falling into it. They were originally high elves. And then they've been since like warped and twisted. No, I mean I like the Drow a lot. They've been changed by being in the Underdark for 1,000 or so years, maybe more, maybe I don't know. So they're now Drow, which they named themselves, and it means last, like final.
Oh, interesting.
So they call themselves the Last Elves.
Okay.
Because they were pretty convinced the rest of the world ended. So the dwarves breaking a hole into their living room was a bit of a shocker.
I could see
and
that.
That's a very recent development in this world. If someone wants to play a Drow, like, there's some shit that just happened. You have had a hell of a time up until now, and it's only gotten weirder somehow. Because not only is everyone still alive, there's airships. But yeah, so they volunteer for this kind of fucked up ritual because I've equated it, or I've made it kind of akin to the creation of the beast folk here that, you know, Thalira did. And Thalira with a little bit of Solore helping. So Thalira's nature, Solore was dreams and magic. And Fae. Thalira added a touch of the Fae to the centaurs. Because they are supposed to be Fae derived, but I didn't want them to be from the Feywild in my mythos. But like the way that beast folk, including Tabaxi, shifters, the whole nine that might fall under that, they were all merged a humanoid essence. Because it's not, like, humans don't even exist yet. We've got giants and that's it. But the idea was to make a humanoid mixed with... They put humanoid into animal, whereas the Drow, out of desperation, put humanoid into animal, really, but, like, it's kind of fucked up. And they don't get to make babies no more. That part's all gone. Unlike centaurs, they've got the big...
Oh shit.
Yeah, I managed to... And I've got, like, some deep... Like, there's shit happening now that you guys have been discovered, if you're a Drow. Now that they've been discovered. Like... Because, like, we don't need to make Driders anymore, and something's not happy with that. So... You know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice that the lore has motivation between things.
Oh yeah. I've loved, like, there's a lot of things that I've written, like even this like order. I was telling Eric, like the Order of Unbroken Word, the Wisdom Knowledge guys. They've got 4 like jobs. You can be a quill, so you're traveling the world to find and record knowledge and get it sent back to the library. It could be a song, could be a novel, could be a myth, could be your own observation of how people is. And so you could be a quill, that gives you motivation to adventure. Like, bam. You've got the Watchers, who will, like, guard the library, but also might accompany a quill so that they've got somebody who knows how a sword works. Now, the quill might too. Again, a player character could be a quill and, you know, you can work with it. But you could also be a Watcher. Maybe your quill died, but your Watcher had, your quill had had this idea of where they were sure this ancient lost home was, and so now you want to fulfill that mission before you return to the Order. In order, like, there's openings for that. You could just be wandering the Earth. You could work with another player. Like, hey, I'll be the Quill, you be the Watcher.
Yeah,
Like,
that's really cool.
yeah, so like I've deliberately tried to leave plot hooks, and I've thought as I go. Now, a player might not think of some of these things, but like I thought as I go, like, oh yeah, I can make a character out of that. Oh yeah, I could use this for the backstory of a character. Oh yeah, okay, I could, you know. And I've been trying to like sprinkle in, even if it's just like political intrigue or, you know, whatever, things that characters could have to do. I would love to like kind of revolve some of the plot progression around saving the Drow. So you'd think we're saved because they were just discovered,
Right.
and now you don't have to live in the Mushroom Land anymore, guys. So, unless you wanna, I guess, then you get to argue with the landlords, the dwarves upstairs, who are like, hey, but this is our land, and they're just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do you think it's your land for?
Yeah,
They're like,
we were
"Well,
here
live
first.
upstairs." Right?
Yeah.
It's like, we live upstairs. It's like, we live downstairs. Fuck you. So, yeah, yeah, I've been really trying to, like, work that kind of stuff, plot hooks, either for a character backstory or for the plot, or both, into the world. Maybe you're a drow who went, you know what? I'm sick of these spiders. I'm gonna go see what's upstairs. And you decide to adventure and see the world that you thought was a barren wasteland for your entire life until now.
That's pretty cool. Oh shit.
Right?
Ah. Eric, are we gonna
Made
die?
that dinosaur angry.
No, we're not gonna die. We're fine.
Alright.
We have big swords.
You had full health when you asked that. You don't now, but you did. Actually, your timing's off. You probably had already taken the damage
Yeah.
when I came.
He's trying to eat me. Oh god, I've never gotten stunned. What the hell? Thank you.
Ouch.
Ooh.
I tried to tap you, but I did the wide sweep instead.
It happens.
Because the wide sweep is wide sweep and tackle. The charge slash is tackle, then charge slash.
Yeah,
You know this.
I know.
No, none of this. This is why I don't play games like this.
Well, I know you don't know this.
Well, if
But
I
I
even if I
figured-
played it, I wouldn't know it.
figured
I
Taze
never
got-
figured out how to dodge roll in Valheim.
Yeah,
Haha.
that's fair.
Tail's gone.
Because I was okay about
Free tail.
It's not very good. So they make the materia plane, and they make all the animals and shit that already live in it, including some of the monsters. And maybe the dragons. I kind of lost the chronological order of when dragons were a thing, but like them appearing is one of the surge things. Dragons go kind of dormant in between surges. But I don't remember where they fall into this shit. Because they're animals, but they're not. But anyway, so all the animals are made, and then they're like, okay, well, we'll make the giants, and they'll, like, keep an eye on things. Then they're like, what if we, like, made people, but they were still animals? And we're like, okay, Thalira, fine. So she makes all the beast folk, and Solare goes, what if these ones were weird, and so we have the centaurs?
What if they were weird?
Yeah.
This is like big chaos energy of like people from our server making a world. But what if they were
yeah.
weird?
That definitely means you've been hanging out with me too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's written down so much nicer. I could just read it. This is more fun. But yeah, so it was like, bird folk
sorry.
took to the skies, cat folk embodied agility and mystery. Shifters were gifted with a primal bond to their animal forms, each adapting to the environment in unique ways, which means there's too many and I'm not listing them all. Then the centaurs, also blessed with a touch of the Fae by Solare. That's the being a little bit weird part. Merged the strength of beast and human into a being of harmony with the land. Swift and strong, centaurs roam the forests and plains as protectors of nature, skilled in archery and guided by the wisdom of the wilds. Then we get the elves.
Assholes.
So Lore's like, my turn, bitches, and makes the fancy. You know, she's dreams and magic and inspiration, so she makes the elves beings of long life and beauty. I decided, like, you know what? Elves are always pretty. I'm gonna go with that instead of be like, no, elves can be ugly too. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. They're always pretty. They're just assholes about it.
Yeah. They know they're always pretty, and fuck them for that.
Exactly. So, connected to magic and art and guided by their dreams, which, you know, the whole trance shit. Solare's touch blessed them with visions and creativity, making them keepers of ancient lore and guardians of the unseen. Then come the dwarves. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. And they were made by Zolaris, our god of knowledge and wisdom.
Love that.
Right?
Oh god, Sam's here.
Sam's here.
Oh no. Hi, Sam!
Oh, hey, Sam.
Oh, it's an ad break.
Terrible
Oh,
timing,
he's in
Sam.
the chat. Okay.
Well, because I have to go off to go feed the kiddo.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Sadly, end quest immediately here.
Well, I mean, you can continue questing, but I'm going to be ending stream here.
Oh well, I'm going to. I just,
Yeah.
figured to give you a spot.
Fair play.
Oh, Hunter at 25. Nice.
He's still in an ad.
That's what you get. You can hear us through the ad. That's what you get, Sam. Oh, dude, that was the biggest Fulgur that I fought.
Nice.
Gathering Maniac. I did gather too much that one.
You gotta have the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't
You
have
missed
the stuff.
everything he's getting off stream.
Yeah, dude, I've been
The
on for like 2
stream
hours.
is over.
I've been on for 2 hours and 8 minutes. Wow, that's like exact.
I want to read you the kobold thing,
Okay,
because I'm really pleased with how I made kobolds not totally lame.
read the kobold thing while I'm changing
And
my character's
since
clothes.
Dragonborn didn't even exist yet, they're not like, oh, we're gonna be just the Dragonborn servants. Because that's stupid.
Okay.
So, Zolaris, first he made the dwarves, then humans and halflings and goblinoids were a Zolaris thing. Then the orcs and the gnomes were Zolaris, because tinkering.
Okay.
Then tritons, then kobolds. They were last. Zolaris created the kobolds, clever and nimble beings with a keen sense for traps, tunnels, and survival in the dark. Though small and often hidden, kobolds were curious and were known for their resourcefulness, forming close-knit, industrious communities. So they don't suck,
I like that.
but the vibes are still there, you know?
They're
Yeah.
like lizard dwarves.
Like, it was really, really important to me, the whole, like, no evil races thing. And not that kobolds are evil, but even, like orcs, the whole, like, and goblins, and, like, those were all bad guys before people went, well, that's stupid, I want to play one.
Yeah.
And so, like, orcs are beings of strength, endurance, deep ties to nature, able to thrive in rugged environments, respected the land's power and balance, loyal and honorable, kinship, nature's cycle, defenders of the wilds, kind of like the giants.
Mm-hmm.
And goblinoids were, like, adaptable and resourceful, like knowledge and Serathis, who's, like, the hearth type, she made halflings first. So knowledge and halfling goddess made goblins,
Mm.
right?
I like it.
But they're adaptable and resourceful, representing the power of community and resilience. Though often small and underestimated, though, I mean, they're not all small, goblinoids flourish in diverse conditions and developed unique, complex societies. But then I introduced that the Darkborn were like, okay, we can't create our own people. Because I decided that was actually, like, an actual limitation. They made, like, the demons and devils, but they can't make, like, material plane people.
Mm-hmm.
But they can influence them. And so the orcs were tempted to war, the elves to pride, the dwarves to greed, humans to ambition. Kind of these, like, more stereotyped D&D and Lord of the Rings and whatever flaws
Yeah.
are a choice. Maybe they're influenced, but they're a choice.
I like it.
And I've got a whole thing with the orcs written up. I've even got a thing with the Kenku, because some
What's the voice?
Sam redeemed the voice. I
What
don't know.
is-
You're the one who did that.
What's the voice?
He wants to know the same thing, and he just spent 1,000 channel points on it.
Okay, I need what I need to say in the voice. Sam, what's the what? Oh, Was it that voice? This voice? The like messed up Twitch voice?
Who wants you to say Sam is the best?
Sam's the best. He's the best.
Oh
We've done
my
it.
God.
Sam is the
Perfect.
best.
He did the voice.
I did the voice. Are you
Yeah.
happy? Sam is the voice.
Hello.
There's your voice. Okay, bye.
Oh my God.
I hated every minute of that. Thank you for that.
That was fun.
I need to know if that's something you're doing or if you have a modulator.
Nope, that is something I actually can do.
It
Or-
seemed like it might be, but it wasn't entirely certain, but it didn't seem like it was fake. So that's awesome.
Yeah, no, every once in a while I'll whip the Stitch voice out when I'm like pissed off at work. And it'll just throw people off. They're like, "Did you just open a soundboard?" I'm like, "No. I'm just fucking tired of these stupid fucking meetings." Yeah, that sort of stuff. So
That's amazing.
For whom
He
it
did-
may concern.
Oh my god. Okay, gang. I'm gonna go feed the kid.
Have fun.
But I might come out and hang out online later without like streaming it. So if you guys wanted to do more lore chat, I will be around.
Mm.
Mhm.
I can confirm she wants to do more lore chat.
Okay, first of all, I did just send you a link, Jay.
Oh, I should have known that was coming.
Shoulda
Should have known.
You should have known that that voice is coming, that sticks, and that bye, Sam. See you, buddy.
All right, say goodbye, stream.
Goodbye, stream.
Wait, you did that?
I'm in your head.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Inception.